Hi guys, I wanted to do a review video for you today for some products that I purchased myself. I kind of decided to treat myself because it was Christmas and I was buying all these presents for everyone else, and I thought, why not treat myself in the process? So I ended up ordering twice from this website. Went on there and there were some products where you're like itching to get your hands on them. You're thinking, I can't really justify it because I need to buy presents, and then I just ended up giving in and going back on the website. So I'm actually talking about Zoocrete and her makeup brand, and her online website is artistofmakeup.com. It's her own makeup line, and I don't think I need to introduce Zoocrete to anybody because everybody knows who she is. But in case you don't know, Zoocrete makes makeup videos, professional makeup artist, and she is just so talented and she's super gorgeous and she's really nice because I met her in real life at IMATS, and I think she's absolutely incredible and inspirational and just such a nice person. So what I did was I treated myself to some stuff online, and I was so excited about the products that I just had to show you what I bought. So the first thing, and I've got a list of prices as well, the first thing I did is I wanted to like create my own palette, because with Zoocrete's eyeshadows, like you can buy the eyeshadows separately and then put them into your own palette. So we all have different taste and we all have different outfits and we all have different styles that we like, and I just wanted to create my own palette that when I go somewhere I can just take this one palette with me and it'll do all the looks that I want. So I wanted to go for something like not too bulky that I could carry around with me. So I'm going to show you like all the individual eyeshadows that I purchased, and I put them into this palette which I also purchased. So let me just show you, because the palette looks like this, and like I said, you buy all the individual eyeshadows separately. They're all £6.50 each, which is really good because it's less than MAC, and in my opinion the quality is just as good. I'll probably do swatches. I don't know how clearly they're going to show up in this light, but I'm sure that you can probably search Artist of Makeup on YouTube and find lots and lots of other like reviews and things, and the website is absolutely addictive. Like, it really is addictive. So the first thing I bought, and I wrote a list of all the colours and I can tell you which ones my favourite are. So you can see from this palette that I've gone for the neutrals sort of down here. I've gone for a couple of brighter shades for like, I can use them as like lower lid liner, and then I've got some like highlight shades at the top. And to me this was like my ideal palette that I could create myself, because it's got a mixture of everything that I know I would kind of use for nights out, normal stuff, for like work, and I just think it's incredible. So the first colour you've got here is like a really nice shimmery sort of gold colour, and I will put swatches in here. Okay, that one is like a really nice shimmery sort of light gold, which is called Halo. The next colour is called Bare Canvas, and it's a really nice sort of like neutrally really pale pink. I know that I'm not doing these colours much justice, and I'm really apologetic for that. So I'm just going to try and do these swatches. So pale pink next to it, which would work really well as a highlight and like an inner corner colour. The next colour I've gone for is Hush, which is a really soft like pink with not really much sparkle, but it's more like a satiny kind of finish, and it's just a really nice sort of almost like shimmery pink, but it's like really stunning. So, and I think for like a lid colour or something, that would be really pretty. I promise you, go on the website and you will get a much better idea of what these colours look like. The next one I've gone for is Orchid, which is this like gorgeous purple colour there. So I'm just going to do that on my hand. And then you can see that, like, how amazing and vibrant is that. It's like a two-tone purpley colour. The next colour is Tropic, which is like this green one, which I just thought, again, for lower lid purposes, when you need to put some pop of colour on the lower lid. And that's what Tropic looks like, and totally in love with this colour. Next one is called Twilight, which is like a silvery grey, and it looks like... kind of looks like that. The next one is probably my favourite, and online I like ticked it as like my favourite eyeshadow. This is called Figtorious, and you can kind of see why, because it's basically like colour of fig, and that is what that looks like. And how gorgeous is that? It's just so pretty. It's like this gorgeous purpley colour. And the next one is Espresso, which again, like I said before, in what palette is this not a dark brown? So that is Espresso. The last one is Black Smoke, which literally is just a black, and these colours like blend out like amazingly. So this is what my palette looks like. The colours, like, you really don't need to do a lot to get like loads of pigment. So like I said, the eyeshadows themselves were £6.50 and the empty palette, which you buy separately, was only £6, and I was thinking that's such a bargain. And it's a nice see-through thing, so you can, it's not like the MAC ones where you don't know which palette is which. So this one you can just look through it and you can see your colours like straight away, which I absolutely loved about this. The next thing I purchased was, and these were two things that I just saw straight away and had to get, and these are the contour sticks and highlight sticks. So you've got a medium contour colour there, which you can technically use like a bronzer down your nose and across and then highlight it. If you follow Zoocrete on Instagram, you will see loads and loads and loads of examples of where these are used. I don't think I'm the best person to show you because I don't think my skills are that great, but if you follow Zoocrete on Instagram, you will see so many people put examples of how they've used the contour and highlight sticks, and it's just incredible, and they just made me want to buy them. Same thing again, so this is just the highlight sticks. These come in 3 colours. You've got the highlight, the medium, and then the dark. So I kind of thought that the medium would be okay for me, even though I basically wanted all 3 of them. So these are £18, and there's a massive, you know, there's a massive amount of product that is like the size of my palm. So, and they're really thick as well. So I would say this blends in really nicely with like a buffing brush, because I've tried it a couple of times and just obsessed with these. Like, this is just genius, like honestly genius stuff. So the next thing I got are some eyelashes, actually, because I don't really tend to wear them apart from like special occasions, but I find that I wear them once and then I won't use them again for ages. I didn't think there was going to be a bad idea for me to order like a couple of different sets. So I've got these ones called Kelly, and then I've got Hepburn, which I thought was just stunning for like a wedding or something, because they're like really thick and bushy. These were £4.95 each, which again, really, really good bargain. And if you get yourself some glue, it doesn't come with glue, but if you get yourself some glue, then you could use them again and again and again if you look after them. So the next thing I got was this, and this I'm totally in love with. So the next thing I got was the contour and the highlight powder. The ones I got were the contour powder in Sculpt and then the highlight powder in Candlelit. These were both £14, but they didn't come, they came in like individual pans, and I bought this separately to put them into because I just thought it was a better idea if I had them both with me, because I basically knew that I was going to use them at the same time if I didn't want to use the actual contour sticks. So I got this. This was also £6 for the packaging, and the 2 powders themselves were £14. But this is like a massive amount of product. Like, if I put my hand there, you can see that that is like a massive amount of product. Almost is like the size of my palm. It's massive. So again, this is going to last me absolutely ages and ages and ages. And in terms of like costings, it's slightly more affordable than MAC, but I think the quality is just as good. And I can tell that Zoocrete's worked really hard on the packaging, and she's got her logo on there, and the products are just such good quality. Like, I really don't think you guys can go wrong with purchasing these things. It's amazing. The next thing I got was actually, oh, this is so sad, I think it's the last thing I got. So what happened was, I bought most of my products, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I put a picture of what I purchased, and then I accidentally bought the sculpting powder and the highlight powder by themselves, not realising that they don't come in like any sort of closable things. So when I bought the eyeshadows, I ordered them in mind of putting them into a palette, but for some reason when I ordered the other 2, the highlight and the sculpting thing, I didn't even think to like get the empty palette for them to go into. So I went back on the website and ordered the empty palette, and then I like just got obsessed with like these lipstick carousels because they're just incredible. So I got the neutral one in like Supernatural, and like, look at these shades, they're just absolutely incredible. And there is like a really thick, decent amount of product in these, and I just think for somebody that is like me, that just changes their lipstick like from literally from morning to afternoon, I would say this is like absolutely ideal. I might go back and get the pink one because the pink one looks incredible, but I just thought let me start off with the neutral one because I know that's something I would use quite regularly, and then just see how it goes. I just want to go through the prices of everything. So the lip carousel was also £14, which again, £14 for 5 lipsticks, I think that's such a bargain. Where do you go to MAC and buy like 5 lipsticks and it comes to £14? Like, you just don't. And it works really, really well. Zucchini also does her own like brush set, and I think at the moment you can only buy the actual brush kit in one go, and I really couldn't justify buying it, but if she starts selling them individually I would probably go back and like order individual brushes. So out of my purchases, like so far I haven't used the lashes, I've used the Sculpt powder, I've used the eyeshadow, like I've done some of the eyeshadow today, and I am totally in love with the highlight and contour stick. These are my products that I purchased. If you have any questions about stuff, let me know. I will put a link in the description bar for the website, and just as a disclaimer, I was not sent these products for free. I went on the website, I bought the stuff, I wanted to try it, and I just think, right, these products really, really, really deserve a chance because they're like incredible, they're such good quality, and they are going to last me years. Like I'm not going to have to purchase stuff for years because there is a lot of product in some of these pans. So thank you so much for watching my video, and if you guys buy anything or if you go over to Zucchini's channel, like tell her that I sent you, and I just think she's done an amazing job with these products. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.